All right, we're back out here at Denmark Drone Park. We have a base model Develop Air out there. All it needs left is props before we go out and fly it. We have our development version of World's iVue with the iVue RoboControl app pulled up. We're using version 1.5.3, not the same version that we've been previously using. This was updated yesterday, the last day of the year, 1:11 a.m. Now let's go ahead, open up the iVue RoboControl app, connect to the Develop Air, and we'll go ahead and put on props. The test that we're going to be doing today is a automated waypoint mission, and we should now be able to set a land waypoint. So instead of having Develop Air fly to the last waypoint in the mission and then manually having to select the land option or using a controller to land Develop Air, this would simulate like a delivery mission, for example, where you want it to fly to a new location that's not the starting location and have it land there. So let's verify that works. Let me grab some props, which I think I already have right here next to my computer, and we'll verify this all works as it should. Wouldn't that be a great way to start the year? Some may say the greatest way. All right. And this prop's going on nice and easily. Still a little tighter than the others where you can like freely spin it on. Like. Get ahead of all the haters on that one. They hate us because they ain't us. That came out around this time of year. Well, I guess it was right around Christmas. About a dozen years ago, maybe. The interview, for all of you wondering, you didn't catch that reference. Before James Franco got canceled. All right, easy enough. I can put on propellers, ladies and gentlemen. I am capable of doing some things, not many. Let's go ahead and we can zoom into Develop Air's location. I'm not sure we are using our location. Locator tool, no. We're not using our computer location, so. I was going to say we could also zoom into our computer's location right now, but we're not sharing it. And let me go ahead and select a mission or create a mission. We're just going to create a simple mission around the tree. It looks like we are having a UI bug, so Mohit, get on that. All right. And all right, waypoint 6, I don't see an option. Okay, land drone at end. That's not the greatest way of implementing this. So Mohit, we'll have to come back out here and probably do a mission together. If nothing else, we'll meet back at the office workshop or even our next virtual meeting. We can address this. But let's just see how well it works. I'm going to actually create one other waypoint and then create it. And actually, I'm going to bring it back closer to us. And I'm saying this last waypoint, what I think anyway is the last waypoint. Let me verify. Okay, yep. It's green. Green is going to be the landing waypoint. Let's see, waypoint 4. Which waypoint is this? Black waypoint will tell Develop Air to hold there for 15 seconds. And then we'll know they'll fly basically to its last position, make a little bit of an adjustment, and then should start coming down. All right, altitude 10 feet for the first waypoint. That should be fine. And then we'll gradually go up in altitude. 15 feet. Waypoint 3. 20 feet. By the time it gets to the pause waypoint, waypoint 4 should be at 25 feet. Waypoint 5. We'll bring it back down to 20, see if it noticeably loses altitude, or if it gains altitude, which could be another glitch or bug that we experience. And waypoint 6 is actually hidden underneath that green waypoint, but let's match waypoint 5 at 20 feet. And then waypoint 7, we're also going to mark at 20 feet. However, now using this settings option, land drone at end, upload mission, and I need to assign this developer first. And now we can see that the mission is actually connected to the developer. All right. Upload mission to drone. And mission upload complete. So let's go ahead and we should be able to start this mission. All right, I'm going to hit arm and then start mission. All right, it takes off to 10 feet. And then it's flying off as it should. Still at 10 feet, which is great. Performing exactly as it should, which hasn't always been the case. Gradually increasing altitude onto the next waypoint and then onto the next. And then I think this is the waypoint. Again, we don't have a UI to actually have the ability to trace on the screen. Developer is actually following along, but just visually speaking from my eyes looking at developer in person, it is definitely following along as set. It's hovering there for 15 seconds at waypoint 4. All right, and then it's going to waypoint 5, and it did slightly decrease in altitude as it should. Staying at the same altitude for getting to the last waypoint, and now it's coming in for a landing as it was set. So I think this developer and the iVue RC app are in lockstep and key, ready for push to production. So if you want to match what we just did here, being able to fly developer as nice and easily as that was. We'll wait for the beep to notify it's been disarmed. Still have not gotten the beep. Still no beep. Maybe it doesn't automatically beep after an automated mission, but after you manually disarm it or land it and then keep holding down the controller, it'll make a beeping noise like beep beep. Maybe not the best representation of it, but. All right, it's still saying that we're armed according to the terminal, but I really think that's a UI glitch. One way that we can verify is if I put the plug in the controller. Let me go ahead and do that. And then if I try to give it throttle, basically, if it's still armed, it will take off and spin up the prop. So if I put it into loiter, so developer is in auto mode, will not let me switch to loiter seemingly. And gamepad 2 is enabled, not gamepad 1. I don't know why that is. Maybe because I'm using a USB hub. Yeah, I'm not able to select loiter flight mode. Failed to set mode to loiter. Maybe because we are disarmed. No, that wouldn't make sense. Error while sending command. Let me just connect and reconnect, disconnect and reconnect. Nope, we are experiencing a bug. So as long as you don't need to do 2 flights back to back, you know, we got a great automated Waypoint solution for you. Connect to drone. I don't think I accidentally unplugged the radio even briefly, but even if I did, that shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to reset permissions and see if that helps. All right, so I'm not able to connect here in the iVue RC app after that first flight. I'm going to try opening up Q ground control, see if we get an automatic connection there. So far, no automatic connection. So let's see, I just unplugged the radio. Plugging the radio back in, and I'm going to try through the iVue RC app again. Okay, so just had some glitch with the radio. I must have messed up the connection, moving it around. I might have briefly unplugged it, but once I just fully unplugged it and plugged it back in via the USB connection, we're right back here in the iVue RC app. I can toggle over to loiter flight mode, and then let's see if I toggle the controller. We have it set as gamepad 1 as it should be. And yep, it did disarm, it just didn't make the beep. So going back to when I was over there, it should have beeped to say that it's disarmed, but maybe I just missed the beep, or maybe it doesn't disarm as part of, or beep part of disarming after an automated Waypoint mission. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and just make sure, just as easily as we could fly a Waypoint mission while we're out here, with this newest update of the iVue RC app, we can also take off and fly with the controller. So I'm just going to select arm and then throttle up on the controller. Nice and easy. Steady. And let's verify if we get the beep. That may even be a feature of Q ground control, but I wouldn't think so. And there we go, we have the beep. So again, I might have missed the beep after it landed just because I was walking over there at the time, but in any case, Develop Air is operating in about as ideal of a state as you could hope for. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave those down in the comments below. Otherwise, appreciate you staying tuned. Thanks for watching, and you'll catch us in the next one. Happy New Year.